Hello everybody, my name is Yuri, and welcome to a UriXE review. Now today is going to be a very special day because I decided that I wanted to review some sour candies. If any of you know me, and a lot of you may know already, I love sour food. I love sour candy. There's a handful of them in here. I got a bunch of them that I know, and I got a bunch of them that I do not know. And so this is going to be a very interesting adventure for everybody because I don't know what's going to happen. But that's okay, because we're going to be going through this together, shall we? What I wanted to do first was I wanted to try the ones that I have not even heard of and or even tried before. So I've got a bunch of, you're going to see a lot of them. I got a bunch of them over here. So we are going to start out with the first one that I grabbed, and that is going to be Jolly Ranchers Gummy Sour. I don't know. I don't know if this was a good idea. I'm about to find out. But, Jolly Ranchers is good though. Like plain Jolly Ranchers. Oh man, I should have gotten a trash can. Normal Jolly Ranchers are amazing. I don't know why they would need to change, to sour and like gummies because their hard candies are just amazing regardless. But without any further ado, oh good, it's in another bag. Yo, 2 layers of protection. Let's get it. This is Jolly Ranchers gummies. All right then, let's see how good it looks. It looks pretty laced. Like you can see like all the power to the sour candy, the shower shit, the acid, if you would. It looks like a good healthy portion of my mouth. All right then, there we go. So we're gonna try one of each flavor. We have a green one, you have a red one, a blue one, and a yellow one. The traditional colors of candy. And if you say otherwise, you're wrong. Let's try this one, shall we? It's not anything special. It's good because it tastes like a Jolly Rancher. But that's not sour. That is not sour. To me, at least. Because like I eat Warheads like crazy. Like I love Warheads. So like this is not like wooing me. You know what I mean? This isn't like giving me a surprise. And so also with all of these, I'm going to give them like a scale, like a leveling scale. A scoring scale, if you would. It's going to be level of sourness, if I remember this. Level of sourness, just flavor of of the color. So I would expect this to be like cherry and or apple, or watermelon. It's going to be sour level. It's going to be the flavoring, and then it's just going to be like the enjoyability. Like would I buy these again? You know what I mean? And so far, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just sticky. You know what I'm saying? It's that sticky gummy, which is a lot of gummies, if not all of them. But there are some gummies that do it better than others, and there are some that don't. This isn't bad. On a sour scale, I would give it. I would say that this is a good 4. This is a 4. I taste it, but it's not wowing me, you know what I mean? It's not giving me like an immense sense of joy of sour whenever I eat it. So that's good. Not a bad one. We are going to move on to a new one that I don't really know how to feel about. And it's called Jelly Bean Gummies Sour. Now, first of all, they're vegan. So good for you guys. Secondly, I don't really know how to feel about this because jelly beans aren't very good, to me anyway. If you have an opinion, whatever. I just don't really think that jelly beans are like the best candy in the world. I much prefer a lot of other ones. But I'm curious as to see how well they got this. Let's see here. They have sour lemon, sour berry cherry for a little extra pizzazz. Sour berry blue, sour orange, and sour green apple. I should have just said the flavors instead of sour, but I did it anyway. But we're going to move on. Let's just try a few of them, shall we? This is Jelly Beans Gummies. Jelly Bean, the official brand. I got a nice orange one. That's a disappointment. That's a disappointment. Not only did it not taste very good, was not sour. That is literally the epitome of what not being sour is. It still tasted like orange, but on the level scale, it would be, that's a 2. That's a 2. Because, like, I tasted it. I don't even want to try anymore. But, I tasted the sour, and immediately it was gone. Like, that's what I did not like. I did not like how just disappeared it went. So that's a 2. That's not very good. I cannot see myself eating those ever again. Ease of eatability? Easy. They're little gummies, if you would. They're little gumdrops, like, quite literally. So on that scale, that's really good. I don't remember what the my third thing I was leveling on, but it's pretty good regardless of that. So yeah, it would be flavor 5, because it tasted like it. I'll try another one. How about that? Lemon. I guess. That's as good of a compliment as I'm gonna give it, I guess. Yeah, like, sour level 2, flavor 3 or 4 at max. Ease of eatability, very, very high. Because if you don't like sour, or if you... Yeah, basically, if you don't like sour and you want, like, a small thing that kind of tastes like sour candy, you can get these. They're not my favorite, and if you love warheads and, like, toxic waste and all that, then you're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like that kind of sour. That's not gonna
burn your taste buds off like the other ones will.
Alright, so we've got a handful more. There's not a lot, but we do. Okay, it is a lot, but... Alright, so we're gonna go to the next one. We're starting to get into the territory of the ones that I do know. And those are gonna be interesting, because comparing all of those together are gonna be a lot of fun. But we have this next one called Haribo Sour Streamers. I've seen these, like, a lot. I've seen these at Walmart, I've seen these in Vons and Safeways and Kroger's. But I don't know, like, something that, and I also have these as well. I've got the Sour Punch ones, which are way more popular. And there's something about, like, the stringiness, like the little ribbon, if you would, that doesn't seem appealing. Kids and grown-ups love it. Oh, I guess we'll find out. So what flavors do we have? We've got blue, raspberry, orange, apple, and cherry. Those seem to be the generic flavors that they use for all of these. Hell, even the Skittles one has lime, grape, orange, strawberry. Oh, there's no cherry in that one. Interesting. But yeah, spoilers, I have Skittles. Alright, let's try this one. Blue raspberry always, for some reason, is the most delicious sour. So let's see how good these are. Alright. So, a Haribo Sour Streamers. I see an issue. I see an issue here. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Those are not too bad. Like, there's something about this. I think it might be because there's just, like, amount of sour on one piece of string, if you would. That makes it a little crazier. But yeah, that's very flavorful. That's very, very flavorful. On a sour scale, depends. Because if you do the whole thing like I did, then you're gonna get a lot more sour. But if you're gonna bite them like little itty bitty, if you're gonna rip them off and do little itty bitty pieces, then it's not gonna be as good. You're not gonna get that big sour punch that some people who like sour actually enjoy. So on a sour scale, in the good average, I would give that a solid 5. Because you can taste it, but it also determines on how much you put in your mouth. On a flavor scale, though, that's really fucking good. That's actually really good. So I would give that a good 8. It's not 10, because blue raspberry isn't real, so it's kind of hard for me to even, like, suggest that even is the best one. I'll do a green apple one, because I know how green apple tastes. Alright, I'll do just a little bit, too. Just a little bit. And that's not nearly enough sour. A little itty-bitty piece? I don't know. But you know what? It's got good flavor. That's got... Oh, it's getting me. How about that? That's not too bad. That is not too bad. That's good. I really like... I can absolutely see myself buying those again. These were completely on a rim. I did not expect these to be good at all. Man. The things we do to ourselves, I say. And I do say so myself. So, with the next ones we have... Oh, these are straws. We have got Rainbow Sour Patch straws. Sorry. Sour Punch. Sour Patches are later. But these are gonna be, I hope, pretty good, because if I remember correctly, Sour Punch, I should say, is pretty good at what they do. The flat ones, if you will, the ones that look like these, are usually pretty good. I have no idea if the straws are gonna be any worse or different because of surface area and shit, and math and a bunch of other variables that I don't want to talk about. So let's try this again, shall we? I'm not gonna do blue raspberry, even though it's my favorite, because it's not real. It's not a real flavor. It's like, if you can find me a blue raspberry in real life, send it to me, because I really want to see one. All right, let's do what flavors we got here. We got strawberry. Oh, strawberry. Green apple, blue raspberry, and lemon. Yeah, like green apple, blue raspberry, and lemon are going to be in all of these, because that's just like one of the most sour things that you could possibly do for some reason. But yeah, we got it. We got the sour punch straws. Let's see how these go. This hopefully should be good. Man. Man. Oh, and now it's on the floor. God damn it. Alright, so that was a disappointment. That's kind of like the jelly bean ones where I didn't know what to expect, and I guess I expected way more than I asked for. But that wasn't awful. I don't see myself buying those ever again. So on like on the level 3 scale, whatever the hell it was, no, I would not buy those. They're sticky as well. Like, a lot of these are relatively dry when it comes to eating those. Those are, for some reason, moist. I don't know why they're moist, but they are very moist. And, like, my fingers literally right now are sticky because of them. Sour scale, another 2. 2, maybe even 1. I got the little powder. I got the white powder, and, that was it. It was on my tongue, and it immediately gone. So, it wasn't necessarily something that I would say is very good. Unfortunately. Next one is going to be something I haven't tried in a long time. And that is the Icebreaker Sours. Now, I don't know if anybody else has had these. I've talked to some other people, and they have had these before. But this is something that I loved eating as a kid. They are all of these are incredibly unhealthy, of course. But, because it was sour, it's exactly what I wanted. I didn't really care that Icebreakers did, like, Freshen Your Breath, or like they did like Spearmint, they did like Green Mint, Winter, whatever, all the leaves they did. But the sour ones were just really good because they were just all completely based on, also flavor 0. In case you were curious. And so these were just my favorite ones because it was just like a little literally chalky. This is a chalk, kind of like Smarties, except it's a little bit more harder and sour, a little harder and denser. So I don't know which one I have. I think I have green apple, and it comes with watermelon and tangerine as well. So, let's try this, shall we? You know what? I like that. I like that a lot. It's definitely no Warhead, and it's definitely not extremely sour, but that's really good. That's really good. Oh my god, the sour is just, the flavor and the sour are just staying every single time. That's what I truly believe that sour candy should be. I believe sour candy should honestly try to be more like chalky and more like solids, rather than like a more flexible, chewy, because with chalky and like blocky ones, you're able to contain all of the ingredients dried and into a literal thing that is able to hold everything. Like, the entire time that I was eating that, I had sour. It wasn't incredibly difficult to handle, but I had sour all throughout my mouth the entire time that was in my mouth. It was very, very good. I'm actually going to have another one because I really, really like these. Oh my god. Flavor didn't taste, it just tastes like, it tastes artificial, it tastes fake. So the flavor necessarily isn't there, but the sour, it's a consistent sour. Oh my god, that's really good. I got a tangerine one. Oh my god. It's so good. Because, like, you're able to just basically... If you were to basically just make the entire... I don't even know what the hell it's called. What is it called? Can I find it? No. Okay. But, basically, whatever the sour ingredient is to make it sour, the acid, the fact that it's, like, in a block and it's chalky means that you could basically just, like, layer it through the entire thing. Whereas more of the gummy ones, I believe, that you can't really do that because all the gelatin gets in the way. And then it just doesn't matter anymore. I have no idea how accurate that is. I'm not a sour doctor. I'm just someone who enjoys eating them. So, that's really good. I highly recommend that. Sour scale? Yeah, like a 5. Especially after you chew it. Especially after you start chewing it. Words. That's when it gets really sour because everything is breaking apart and it's just like all mixing together in your mouth with all your saliva and it's delicious. The next one that we have is something that I think a lot of people may at least heard of. I don't know if you've seen the commercials because they're really fucking weird. But I got Juicy Drop Pop. Now these little bastards were one of my favorites as a kid. I ate a lot of sugar when I was younger and I still do as an adult. I would literally buy these just for the juice. I didn't do anything else with it. I literally threw away the bottom part. But, I knew it was good because it was fruity. But, let me see if I can do this, shall we? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh. Come on, let go. What the hell? What are you grabbing onto? There we go. Alright, so, unfortunately, I just
Peeled its skin off.
which is my bad. But, yeah, it has, there's different flavors to these. I got the watermelon one, because it was, not gonna lie, the first one that I got. But, still, I know there's blue raspberry ones of these, because that was my favorite, because blue raspberry is my favorite, after all. But we're gonna do one with the stick, and then we're gonna do one without it. So, we're gonna do the one with the stick. We're gonna do one only the juice first because I believe that's the best way to do this, okay? It's pure sour. We don't need any sweets. Why did that break off? I was so excited to have it. Now it's just shards in my lap. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw this. I'm gonna get ants in my room now. Oh, where's the wrapper? Juicy Drop. Juicy Drop Pop. Really good. This one is the Cherry Melon Boom. So, do whatever with one you that. That's good. It's pure sour. I like that. I really like that. The only issue I have is that it's a liquid. That's why I love these a lot, because it stays throughout the whole thing. This one's really good too, but because it's, for me anyway, because it's liquefied, it doesn't have that strong of a punch that, let's say, Warheads would have. Because it's all completely just pasted on a solidified surface, so that it doesn't go anywhere. There's no mixing. And so with this, it's good and all, but I feel like it's not as powerful as it could be if they were to make, let's say, that entire block that's now on my floor collecting dust. If that was completely sour and made of this, I feel like that would be really, really good. Even without the juice. Not bad. Definitely not bad by any means. Okay, where is it? Where is it? There you are. You decided to go at the back of the computer. Who told you could do that? Oh my god, I fell. There we go. Alright, you go over there. You go on the floor. Bad, naughty, gross, icky, disgusting. Alright, so for the Juicy Drop Pop, for ease of use, very easy. You just literally, I mean, unless you are me, then apparently you break it. But you just pull it out, squeeze it, you eat it, easy. You just pull the pop up, drink it, easy. That's really, really easy to do. And you can go back for a lot of it because it's not, for me, it's not incredibly sour. It doesn't punch me as hard as something else, of the other ones will. Flavor-wise, I don't know what the hell Cherry Melon Boom is. I don't know what the hell the boom part of that is. But it's pretty okay. Tastes fake, as it's supposed to. But it's pretty okay. It's pretty yummy. And in terms of flavor, it's pretty good as well. Like, you can actually taste exactly what it is advertising. Unless you get like one of these multi-flavored ones. But you know what? I tasted the melon and I did taste the cherry, so kudos to you on that. The next one is I'm really excited for because I haven't had these in a while, and that is the Sour Skittles. These ones kick ass. These ones will kick your ass if you are not careful, because not only are they, one, very, very sour. Like, these are ones I'm actually kind of nervous for because it's been a while. I don't know if they've decreased it or not. But, they are very good. And there's literally, in, like, this corner or this one, all the sour that falls off of the Skittles all get collected down here. And then you eat it, you fuck up your mouth, and it's the best. Like, I've got to be honest. But yeah, Skittles, ease of use, easy. Like, it's Skittles. It's just like any other poppable candy and or chip. You just grab one, you're good. So that one's really easy. I hope the flavor is good, because I don't remember. I have no clue how this is going to taste. So let's do, what is this, cherry? Strawberry. Well, the flavor's there. Like, I will give it that. The flavor was very much there. That was very much like strawberry. Let me have the orange. Okay. Okay. You know what? Okay. Okay. That's exactly what I was looking for. Alright, so this is an interesting one. Because Skittles, for some reason, if you do one flavor at a time, then you're not going to get the experience of Skittles, because it tastes a rainbow. You have to eat a lot of them at once. So that's exactly what I just realized right now, is that a lot of these flavors, the sour does not work well with them. Strawberry, no sour whatsoever. It was a little bit for like a half a second, disappeared. Orange, very, very good. That was a very good sour kick. I bet green apple is going to be even better. Well, that's disappointing. So yeah, on a sour scale, it's really hard to do it because a lot of unless you're going to do a mouthful, which I'm not going to do because I have a lot more. That's where the sour is going to hit. But if you do like one at a time like I'm doing, that's not super sour. You can get through that bag if you were to literally pop one at a time. But at the same time, it doesn't wow me like it used to. Maybe because I've eaten so much more, or just because my mouth is completely destroyed at this point. But regardless of that, that wasn't too bad. It's still Skittles. It's still a very good Skittles snack, because it's Skittles. But if you want that huge, big old sour punch, you're going to need to do handfuls of that. Like, at least more than 3 or 4. Because the sourness in 1 or 2 is just not going to cut it for the expectancy that I want. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's not too bad. Good flavor, not super sour. And really, really ease of use because it's a Skittle. You just pop one in your mouth. We're getting into the big Mama Jambas now. We're getting into the big Mama Jambas right now. But before we get into the big Mama Jambas, we're going to do something that is just very lovely and generous, and that is Trolleys. These guys are some of my favorite snacks to just eat, period. These guys are not only, and I can tell you right now without even eating them, these guys are sweet, over sour, and the flavors are very, very yummy. They're not necessarily good, because I don't really know what flavors there are. Cherry, lemon, strawberry, grape, orange, lime. Okay, so it's okay. It's nothing really special. But it's nothing like blue raspberry. Yeah, apparently, grape is apparently blue in this package for some reason. Like, if you don't believe me, it's right there. Like, for some reason, grape, there we go. Grape is blue for some reason, and I don't know who to prove that. I've not seen a single blue grape in my life. Excuse me. Oh god, eating it was getting me all, my stomach all riled up. Oh my. Oh god. Alright, so these are Trolleys. Yep. Yep. Reliable, delicious, yummy, sweet treat. Not sour, by any means. Unless you have never tried something sour in your life, and somehow your mouth has been adjusted to, you know, intake the first sour thing and destroy your mouth. That'll do this. But for someone who just wants something to just eat and have that, like, little tiny hint of sour, it's a nice little gummy. It's very nice. I love Trolleys. I actually love Trolleys very, very much. Especially, like, in the days, even, like, what, a few months ago, when it was, like, Master Chief on them. Like, I just love that. Because I'm a huge Halo fan, so seeing Master Chief on my Trolleys was an extra bonus. For someone who loves sour candy, and if you can't tell, I'm making a video on it. This is very, very weak. This is incredibly weak compared to any of the other ones that I've had. Even the jelly bean ones were more than that one, to be honest. They're not as good, but they're not as sour for sure. So yeah, Trolleys, 100% recommend. I love them to death. Alright, so now we're getting into the big boys. We're getting into the big boys. So you are absolutely going to be seeing a reaction out of me because I know how these are. We have Toxic Waste and we have Warheads. The two most absolute sourest things that I could possibly get my hands on at the store. I didn't bother to go any online because I didn't want to wait. Anybody who knows me knows that I don't like online shopping because I am very impatient that way. I would rather, if I know I can get it into a store and I can drive there, I absolutely will. I don't even care about the drive. But yeah, these are Warheads, and if anybody knows Warheads, it's because they know how incredibly sour they are, and they are absolutely right. Blue raspberry, as per usual, is my favorite. There's watermelon, lemon, and I believe, yeah, there's black cherry and apple as well. So, we're going to have the blue raspberry one because it is indeed my favorite. Ooh, look at that coating. Look at that clear. You can't even see it because the lighting sucks. But oh my god, it looks great. Oh man, I'm excited. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mmm. Woo! God, that's good.
Holy shit.
Okay. Okay, so, major gripe with Warheads. They are gone way too fast. They are gone way too fast. Like, all the sour's gone already. Man, I'm gonna spit this out. The flavor doesn't really matter because, well, like, yes, it did taste like blue raspberry for whatever the hell that means. But, the flavor there is very, very there because it's very much, well done. Warheads, for some reason, is very good at making, their flavors actually taste like the way that they're supposed to be. That's very good. That's exactly what I love. And like, Warheads is exactly the kind of sour that I love. Like a huge kick in the fucking tongue and in the brain. Like those, like, override my senses. It's exactly what I love. The only issue, though, is that I get Warheads for the sourness. I don't get it for the candy. You know what I mean? So, I'm just gonna throw that away. Wasteful? Probably, I'm aware of that. But that is just something that I don't enjoy Warheads does, is that I don't like the fact that it's not sour throughout the whole thing. Even when I bite it, I know it's not going to be as sour as the beginning, because that's all that Warhead is the intro. It's the beginning, and that huge punch that you either make it through or you spit it out. And that's the joy of it. You either spit it out as like, oh, I'll get the next one, or you just take it, and then you're like, that was really good, that was sour, that's what I wanted, and then it's gone. You can eat the candy. Absolutely, you can eat the candy. It's exactly the flavor that you want it to be. It's just a hard candy that you have to slowly dissolve and then eventually chew on over the course of roughly 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how fast you eat them. And or spit it out. So, ease of use, very easy. You just, I mean, unless you consider the extra wrapping way more difficult, which I do. So, very easy. The flavor is very good, and the sour is phenomenal. That was a good kick to my fucking gut. I loved that. I very much love that. We have Toxic Waste as the final one that we have. And I know that this is going to be the best one because I've had these before. As I've said in the beginning of the video, I got a handful of ones that I have tried, and I've got a handful of ones that I have not tried. A lot of the beginning ones were the ones that I did not try and or forgot about. So, with Toxic Waste, though, this was introduced to me. I did not know that this was actually a thing. I was very much under the assumption, that Warheads was the most sour thing that you could possibly get at a store without special ordering anything online. Then, Toxic Waste walks into my life and was like, hey, you remember your good old buddy Warheads? You know that good old friend that you had back in high school and college? The one that got you through exams for some reason because you decided that sour candy was a good idea just in the middle of an exam? Yeah, we're better than them. And they were almost right. They were almost right when it was said it was better than them. But I have a... What the fuck? How do I... Am I stupid? Don't answer that. Hey, I was stupid. All right, cool. So we have, okay, cool. So all of them, okay, sweet. So it's just basically 3 different colors, but they all contain the same ones. So as per usual with the flavors as they go, we have green apple, as I've said, is a very common one. Lemon, blue raspberry, black cherry, and watermelon. And there's apparently also a mystery flavor, which I did not know about, that I'm assuming is going to be in a different, yep, it's going to be in a white package. Because for some reason, this is the default color for mystery items. Hell, even Airheads does it. I didn't get Airheads because they just are not good. We're going to eat blue raspberry, as we usually do, and see what we can do about that. The biggest, the praise, if you would, that I can do with War Machine Toxic Waste is that they do have the filling. They have the, I believe it's more sour filling in the actual candy when you bite into it. Indianapolis. Holy shit. Consuming more than one within a brief time may cause irritation to mouth. Sensitive individuals should not consume this product. You have been warned. Alright, so let's get it. Because it's got the same, it's practically got the same look as Warheads. Like, it's just, you know, a round disc that you just pop in your mouth. Ease of use, except for the wrapper, easy. 10 out of 10. Let's do it. Mmm. 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 Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so I was lied to. Or I just don't remember right. But I could have sworn that Toxic Waste had a like a filling inside of the candy. I didn't get any of that. Huh. I mean, okay, I guess. I might have another one just to double check it. But yeah, the sour, good sour as well. Like, those two are definitely like the best if you want a huge sour kick. Those are amazing. In terms of the flavor, though, let's do watermelon, because watermelon's very, very easy to tell if it's fake or not. Because, you know, if anybody is eating watermelon, you know what a good watermelon is. Sour, 100% out of the park. 100% out of the park. Amazing flavor. The sourness was just phenomenal. Like, that was a legitimate reaction. I love whenever I have to, like, ugh, I'm not shitting. Ugh, but it's so good. Oh, man. Ooh. And a big reason why I love Toxic Waste a little bit more than Warheads is because you can immediately chew it. Like, almost immediately when you pop it in your mouth, you can start chewing it. Oh, that's what it was. It was a little more powder in the middle. It wasn't a liquid. Okay. Because that's what I just got. I chewed it and then more sour came in. So double bonus points. Elemental damage. But yeah, that was really good. That was a good sour kick. That's a 10 out of 10 with the sour. Flavor, it's really hard because it's ironically enough the backwards of Warheads. Whereas there's so much sour on that Toxic Waste that the flavor is actually kind of masked away because of so much sour. Whereas Warheads, you get all that sour at once, and then as soon as it's gone, you get nothing but the flavor. You get nothing but watermelon, nothing but lemon. So, in a weird way, I kind of like Warheads better still. Even though that is more sour, I like Warheads better because it has the flavor. Even though it might be a little annoying to eat it, i.e. the way that it's just a very hard candy that you can't immediately chew. But it's still good because it tastes very yummy. So that's very good. That's one of my favorite ones. There are definitely a lot of other ones. I believe, like I said, the purple and the orange ones. I opened up the green one. But I believe the other two are primarily the same thing. I'll just open it so I can just shut up rather than just speaking out my ass. Yep. Okay, I was right. Who'd have thunk? Okay, so that is going to be the review of sour candy. This was a very, very, I hope, informative lesson for everybody. If you don't like sour candy, that's okay. Some people like it, some people don't. Hey, more for me then. I will gladly eat a lot of this because you won't. But after all of that, I can absolutely recommend saying, do not eat a lot of these at once. Do not put a lot of warheads in your mouth. Do not put a lot of sour shit in your mouth all at once. This is an actual disclaimer, because it will fuck up your teeth, and I can swear by that, because it will fuck up your tongue, your teeth, your cheeks, or whatever it touches. So, regardless of it all being very good and very yummy, please eat these responsibly, because you don't want to be peeling, you don't want your cheeks to be peeling from all the sour that you just had. All that acid ripping away everything from your fucking soul. But anyway, that was pretty good. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching and enjoying it. If you did enjoy the video, then please hit that like button so that you let me know that you did enjoy it. And if you want to see me do other random reviews, then go ahead and hit it in the comments section, because I would love to do more of these reviews. I very much enjoyed doing this one. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, I will see all of you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.